Yo guys, what's going on? Acez here today with another video. In today's video, we're going to be checking out the brand new roadmap for Arena and Tarkov for the rest of 2024. Do me a favor, make sure you're dropping a like on this one, and of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more Tarkov content. We got Arena stuff, we got Tarkov stuff, but we don't have all the patches here. We are missing a little bit of content. I'm not going to speak on Arena specifically for what's missing on this roadmap, but we are missing some potential patches for Escape from Tarkov. So the timeline I'm seeing on this roadmap, this is going to be October, and this is going to be December, and everything in between is the time in between. We do not have probably early October here and late September, which is only 10 days left this month, but we are 100% getting a patch 15.2.0. I don't know if we're going to get 15.1. I don't know if we're going to get 15.3. But just know there is going to be another patch that's not listed on this roadmap. So whether we get that this month or, in the first week of October, it's going to be coming soon. And the reason this is confirmed is from a BSG tweet saying that the marathon event will end in patch 15.2. So we know that's coming. We don't know what's in that patch, but at least we know that patch is coming. That will allow map-to-map travel on all maps without the marathon restriction, and potentially, not confirmed, they will have map-to-map on PvE mode, and I would assume also, potentially in that patch, we could see Ref come to PvE, with Nikita starting to spoil us a little bit, and give us some teasers that he's definitely well aware we want Ref, and hopefully he's on it. So, we're going to talk about Arena first, and then we are going to touch on Tarkov. Arena is going to be the one we can fly through the quickest, because the majority of the folks here really won't care too much about it. So, 2.2. Or just 2.2. New location, new game mode, technical improvements, gameplay adjustments, quality of life improvements, and a new HE grenade. All things I don't see any problems with. And then we have the synchronization of .15 and Arena. I'm going to be honest, I thought it was working. I thought it was synchronized. I did see that some task they stopped doing the progression for because of some issue. But that one really doesn't fully make sense to me. So if you guys are Arena mains and you just grind Arena, let me know what that one's all about. What am I missing on that one? Definitely appreciate that insight. Then moving down to 2.4, quality of life improvements, rank calibration system, technical improvements in the Molotov cocktail. I'm assuming we're going to get that Molotov in .16, which there will most likely be a wipe for, just in my opinion, but we will see. Molotov is going to be extremely fun to use over in Escape from Tarkov. And the next one is the most important one here for Arena, the Battle Pass system, which we will talk on here very shortly and potentially make an entire video for. I haven't decided yet, but I am going to discuss it here. Rank system or a ranked season system, excuse me, quality of life improvements, and another new location. So you guys are getting new maps all around the board, which is pretty exciting. It's smaller maps. It takes a lot less effort for them to make those, and that's good, man. Arena's definitely fun. I just really have no incentive to play it, so I just don't play it. But Arena's fun, and seeing new locations, that's awesome. So let's talk about this Battle Pass system, man. I'm going to touch on it very briefly, and it might be the wrong take. It might be a bad take for your guys' opinions and the way you look at it. But the way I look at it is Battlestate Games right now does not have a consistent, steady stream of income. Now, there's probably going to be a free Battle Pass, but there's definitely going to be a paid Battle Pass, 100%. Right now, BSG is relying on game sales and DLC. PvE probably made them a decent amount of money. Unheard Edition probably made them a decent amount of money. And the other DLCs definitely make them a nice chunk. The stash space upgrade, for $42, you get 28 lines of space. It's absolutely worth it. I don't care if you guys have a problem with giving BSG money. If you play Escape from Tarkov on the regular, buy the fucking stash space upgrade. It is absolutely amazing. There is clothing if you don't want to grind up to that level. If you want to have your clothes on day one of a wipe over on PvP, you can have the Urban Responder. There is the co-op mode if you're not on Unheard Edition. I think there might be one or two other purchasables for the DLC. And then, of course, there is the merch store for BSG, which honestly, their prices on there are kind of insane. So I don't think there's going to be too many people actually picking up merch from the official store. But that is, that one way they can make income. And of course, their YouTube channel, their Twitter stream, stuff like that. They can probably make income from that, but it's not going to be significant. They're going to have some crazy costs when it comes to running their offices and doing all that. So a lot of people to pay, and they need a consistent stream of income. The Battle Pass is going to bring that to them. Whether it is just for a season, as in a ranked season, or an actual weather season, whether it's a 1 month pass, a 2 month, 3 month, a 6 month, it doesn't matter. This will actually give them, for once, a consistent, steady stream of income, whether it's $10, $20, $30. It's going to give them resources they probably need. And you got to remember, we are going to have another game coming from Battle State eventually, Russia 2028, assuming that is still a planned project. They're going to need resources to develop that entire game. We also know BSG want to bring Tarkov into 1.0. They're going to need a steady revenue stream, and I think this is the right answer. Also, I think cosmetics in Tarkov won't hurt as long as it's nothing really pay to win, actually, for your weapon specifically. You know, I don't think having a couple camos and, you know, sprays or whatever you want to say for your weapons is a bad idea either. So just spitballing. But let's hop into all of the Tarkov updates. It's going to be the really important stuff, and this first one is crazy. 15.4 is going to bring us Unity 2022. Now, I don't know if Unity 2022 is available on the ETS. I haven't ever played on ETS servers, but I feel like I saw a tweet sometime recently within the last 2 months that they did put Unity 2022 on ETS. Since Unheard Edition players never technically signed an NDA, I don't know if you have to sign one when you click play or however that works, but you know, I never played ATS. I never signed an NDA, so I have no idea what's going on with that. If you guys want to drop a comment and let me know if Unity 2022 is available on ETS, certainly do so. There's freedom of speech for you, but I don't know the legalities on ETS and all that, so don't break any NDAs. Be a good boy or girl. So let's hop into 15.5, man. Unity 2022 is going to allow them to do a whole lot more with the game, and they seem to be wanting to expand upon that very rapidly. There's a ton of different stuff planned for 15.5. Now, there is the possibility we don't get all of it, but I'm excited for what I read here. It looks really good. Stash and hideout interaction while matching. Now, this is going to be really big for PvP players, but for PvE players, you're really only going to take advantage of this when you're loading in the streets of Tarkov. All raids right now are local. You load into a raid instantly, so this is going to be massive for early wipe PvP players when matching is taking 10 to 15 minutes. You can literally load up your next raid and organize your entire stash for 10-15 minutes. Now, if they could get it to work for traders and flea market, that would be a completely different ball game. But for now, stash and hideout, that is good. And I'm excited about that for sure, especially for you PvP guys. Like I said, I'm mainly PvE now. It's not going to affect me too much because of local raids, but that is a massive change that the player base has wanted forever. Ability to lock items in stash. This one is incredible because we can finally sort our stash and keep all of our cases at the bottom of our stash in the position that we want them to be. This is huge because when you load out of a raid and you auto sort your stash, everything goes to the top. But if everything is locked in place at the bottom, then you can just control click everything into your stash and it'll be at the top of your stash, allowing for quick sorting, quick selling, and just quick organization. Locking items in your stash is going to be a massive quality of life change, and I'm very excited for it. Expansions to the new mechanics added in 0.15. So some of the new mechanics that were added, variable zoom, mounting, bipods, stuff like that. They plan on expanding on that stuff, which is cool. Technical improvements, sound engine improvements. They keep trying, and you got to respect them for trying. You know, they continue to try and help or fix the audio, and all you can do is try, and one of these days you're going to hit. You know, it might not be a dead-on bullseye, but you're going to hit something that's really, really nice. And I will say, I've gotten used to the audio now in Tarkov. It's not nearly as great as it was, but some of that is because Perception doesn't have the bonus anymore. We have to remember that. There's no hearing bonus anymore, and that definitely hurts the sound quality in general because you can't hear players. But I respect them for continuing to try. We're going to have fall weather coming. That's going to be cool. You know, less thunderstorms. I'm going to be sad. I love the thunderstorms in Tarkov, but I know a lot of you guys will be happy about that. AI behavior adjustments definitely needed. A lot of people upset with the AI. Personally, if you are wearing a face mask that's armored, you have a level 4 helmet, and you have level 6 plates in, you're probably surviving 80 to 90% of your raids, but not everybody has that gear. And the AI, if they see some open, you know, they see an open face, they see some face meat, they're shooting right for it. So I understand it, but once you got good gear, it really is not a problem. Game client performance optimization, okay. Any optimizations are good optimizations. Weapon content, not very specific. Who knows what that's going to be? That could be attachments. That could be new ammo. That could be actually new weapons. Whole bunch of stuff. That could be new reloads for all we know. And then in-game events. So it looks like we're going to be waiting until like late October, early November to actually be getting some in-game events. Hopefully PvE can participate in the majority of those. We really haven't had any events in quite a long time for PvE. Obviously, PvP players got the pre-wipe events and all that cool stuff. Moving down to point 16. This is going to be late December, ladies and gentlemen. Typically, we see a Tarkov wipe around the 22nd to the 25th to like the 28th. But in all seriousness, that's probably when this update's going to roll through, around that December 22nd to 25th range, 24th maybe. And we're getting a lot. New high-end content. Not sure what that means, but I'm interested. I'm definitely interested. Quality of life improvements, technical improvements, new weapons, sound engine improvements. So, seems like they might be banking on the new one. Not doing too good unless they are sticking with the current system and trying to make it better, and then they're going to continue to make it better. More game client performance optimizations, expansions to the interactive location mechanics. I don't know what that means. And then the most exciting part, winter weather season. I cannot wait to get the snow back and escape from Tarkov. It's probably one of my favorite things about Tarkov. When they added snow last Christmas, it was incredibly fun. And night raids are a completely different vibe. I hope you guys tried out night raids when they had the snow the last time. That's where we're at with the roadmap for Escape from Tarkov. A lot of cool stuff here, man. I gotta say, Unity 2022 probably excites me the most. I think right now we are on Unity 2018. It's a little outdated, so hopefully they can do a whole bunch more on the new engine, and that'll just allow them to really fix up the game in places that have been broken for a while. So I'm really excited about that. Let me know what you're most excited for down in the comments below. Of course, make sure you're dropping a like, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any Tarkov updates or content. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.